Bitcoin Bull Run 2020. No credible person with everything going on this year expected or could have predicted a Bitcoin Bull Run 2020, but that is exactly what it looks like right now. Ladies and gentlemen, rarely do I give investment advice, but I'm going to give you one piece of investment advice. In fact, at the end of this video, I'm going to give you a whole plan, but I'm going to give you one piece of investing advice right now. That is, invest in yourself. If you need to learn about Bitcoin, you need to learn about the technology, understand the fundamentals, subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, get this content out there. The world needs to be aware of this right now. Hey, I had a whole nother video planned for this evening, but I couldn't get to it because I was watching this news story and I was reading through it, and it was just blowing my mind at what is happening here and what could happen literally in the next 60 days before the end of 2020. We could see something extraordinary. So here's the investing advice. Invest in yourself, not only your own knowledge, learn how to build a cryptocurrency business. It's not as hard as you think. You can start right now. Start stacking Satoshis right now. Go down in the description, subscribe to our Crypto Passive Profits course. Learn how you can start a passive income business right now in cryptocurrency. This course is under development. It's $9.99. We're going to be raising the price to $29.99, but right now you can get it for less than $10. Let's get into this story right now because this is extraordinary. Ladies and gentlemen, let me first say this caveat as well. I am not a big fan of technical analysis as a whole as far as day trading it. I typically, if I look at technical analysis, I usually look at it for entry points, and sometimes I look at it on the broad market. I look at the dailies that's the smallest time frame I'll typically look at for my personal self. I'll look at the weekly sometimes, and I'll even look at the all-time charts. That's my technical analysis in a nutshell. But here's what I love about technical analysis, and I know that sounds rare because if you follow me, I focus on the fundamentals of cryptocurrency. But what I love about technical analysis is that the reason I believe it works is because it's almost a self-fulfilling prophecy. There's psychological barriers that get created. So when you see support or you see a price has been above a certain level for a long time, the market will tend to assume or psychologically value the asset as far more valuable. I've been saying for a long time that I thought a possible bear market was coming, but that's only going to happen if we get government intervention where governments attack cryptocurrency. If for some reason they don't attack cryptocurrency, I believe we will never see lower prices below 10,000 again if governments don't attack cryptocurrency. Now, I do think it's a high likelihood that governments can attack cryptocurrency. I just recently discussed it when I talked about cryptocurrency being the future. Or why I believe that cryptocurrency is going to be the future. I'll link that video above. I'll put it down in the description as well. But if government doesn't attack cryptocurrency, then we may never see prices below 10,000 again. We may be seeing $100,000 Bitcoin very, very soon. Cointelegraph covered this morning. A fresh record for BTC price action on U.S. election day means that $100,000 Bitcoin could now form a price target. Historical data suggests this is incredible. In light of this, I'm going to share with you what I'm doing and my changes that I'm going to be doing to my current investing strategy at the end of this video. But let's cover this story first. Bitcoin has officially beaten a new record as BTC USD trades above $10,000 for 100 days. First time in the history, and major gains should come next. First time in history of Bitcoin have we seen 100 days or more that the price has been above $10,000. As voting in the United States presidential election ended on November 3rd, Bitcoin saw a landmark moment of its own. 100 days straight trading in 5 figures. Bitcoin sees record stretch above $10,000. The achievement is not just impressive as a record for $10,000 plus prices. According to previous data, once Bitcoin trades above this significant price level for 100 days, BTC USD swiftly increases by an order of magnitude. Now, ladies and gentlemen, now's the time to be focusing on Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. If you're not in this space, what are you waiting on? As Cointelegraph reported last week, the length of time is differed depending on the price level involved. But the result has been the same. Major gains. Adding strength to the argument of Bitcoin staying higher going forward, quantitative analyst Plan B noted that the largest cryptocurrency untested 200-week moving average has now crossed $7,000 for the first time. Should historic patterns repeat themselves, Bitcoin could now gain more relative to the 200 WMA the closer it gets to its next block halving in 2024. Strategist eyes parabolic 2021. On the topic of history repeating itself, Bitcoin could go parabolic next year if it follows this behavior after previous halvings, a well-known analyst has forecasted. In a tweet on November 4th, Mike McGlone, senior commodity strategist at Bloomberg Intelligence, became the latest figure to suggest that next year could be hyper bullish for Bitcoin. The reason, he said, is simple: balance of supply and demand. Bitcoin supply reduced at the last halving in May, while buyer demand for new coins is only increasing. Bitcoin may undergo a parabolic 2021 as it did in 2013 and 2017 if previous patterns play out again, he wrote. New highs are a next potential iteration and may only be a matter of time unless something we don't foresee trips up the trend of greater adoption and demand versus limited supply. This right here, the only thing that I think could trip it up is unfair or unnatural government regulations on cryptocurrency, which I talked about on my previous video that I did a couple of days ago about cryptocurrency becoming our future and why crypto is our future. McGlone is likely referring to recent corporate buy-ins, along with the promise of PayPal users queuing up to use Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies on the platform next year. At the same time, existing large volume supporters such as asset manager Grayscale and payment network Square are only adding to their positions in 2020. Fun fact, I had a buddy of mine who's a financial advisor reached out to me. He said, hey, I know you're into crypto. Talk to me. I can't invest in it myself. I think that's interesting, by the way. It's against the regulations or whatever. He said, I can't invest in cryptocurrency myself. He goes, but tell me what you know about it. Tell me why you think he was asking me all the typical questions. Why do you think it's going to go up? How high do you think it could go? Why do you think it's going to go to $1 million? Why do you think the CIA, the NSA created Bitcoin? He asked me all those questions. I gave him all the answers. What do you think is going to be the main crypto in the future? Do you think it's going to be Bitcoin? Do you think it's going to be something else? I told him exactly what I thought. And if you want to know what I thought, make sure that you subscribe to the channel because I cover these topics on my channel periodically. So make certain that you hit that subscribe button. Ladies and gentlemen, cryptocurrency is our future. You need to go down and subscribe to our Crypto Passive Profits course. Learn to create a passive income business in cryptocurrency. Now, here's my strategy understanding this. This gets me excited. Here's I'm not so much excited about just the price. I'm excited that when this happens, people start paying attention. And when now what's different this time compared to the last bull market is we've got a lot more fundamental factors guiding us towards mass adoption. Now, I don't think we necessarily get to mass adoption on this bull run, but one thing is for certain. When bull runs happen, people pay attention, ladies and gentlemen, and you want to be in front of the bull run. Now's the time to get in. So how's my strategy changing? Really, I'm just getting hyper-focused. I'm going to get hyper-focused on cryptocurrency over all other investments. Now, I'm going to give you something you can do right now, some actions you can take right now. First thing is, I have a video. I'll link it above. There's 3 videos I'm going to encourage you to go watch right now. If you've seen one of these, that's fine. You can skip it. If you haven't seen it, go watch it now. The first one is cryptocurrency investing for beginners. I'll put it above. I'll put it down in the description as, video number 1. Second thing, and I'll literally title it video number 1. Second thing that you want to do is watch the video on my overall passive cryptocurrency investing strategy. Now, what is my overall strategy? How am I allocating? What am I putting my focus on in passive cryptocurrency investments? See, I prefer to focus on passive cryptocurrency investments because I think those are the best investments that's going to allow us to be able to compound quickly over time and create stability of crypto income. So I prefer passive income investing. So I'll put the second video about my overall strategy there. My third video is what I did a couple of days ago, and it's my goal of earning $100 a day in passive income in cryptocurrency. I'm putting it as number 3 because it involves a very speculative, high-risk investing vehicle. So I'll put that as video number 3. Go down in the description, watch video number 1, watch video number 2, watch video number 3. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon, and ladies and gentlemen, you will be prepared for the bull run that's going to be coming in 2021. Hey, this is Crypto Wealth. Thank you for being a part of the Crypto Wealth crew. Crypto equals freedom. I'm out.